Good morning out there, Jeff, the AIMC HealthSolutions.com. Saturday morning health and wellness video out there from beautiful Massachusetts. First off, we're sorry about what's going on down in the southeastern United States. We are there for you. Florida and Western North Carolina, Tennessee's had some devastating floods, so it's hopefully everything will be okay down there. Pretty nasty, huh? Hurricanes. Anyways, up here we're doing okay. So this week, what I'd like to talk about, this is something we haven't brought up in a while. It's reading those labels. And what kind of inspired me for this was, I've been seeing some posts lately that shows certain foods, what was in them 40 years ago versus today. And I even saw something, I believe it was an Almond Joy bar, chocolate bar, right? I saw, they showed the ingredients that's in the Almond Joy bar, 40 years ago versus today. And today the list was a lot longer with a lot of these words that I couldn't understand. You couldn't comprehend them. And that brought some attention to me. And then another thing is, you think about today with milk. A lot of people are going into, instead of, because of lactose intolerance, they're going from regular milk to an almond milk. Mostly coconut milk is pretty good, but almond milk I'm going to narrow in. And I took a look at the ingredients in almond milk. Now, if you think about for a second, how do you get milk out of almonds, right? So it made you think. So what it does is there is absolutely a long list of chemicals in almond milk to make it probably taste like milk. And you think about how artificial that is. It's not very good for you. It kind of inspired me to do today's video about labels. Now, traditional nutrition, of course, there's the label that tells you, when you buy something in the store, when's the best time to buy it. I would really take that to heart because because today's foods are so processed, most foods, that you gotta probably follow the directions. And then of course with natural foods, which, remember the old saying, the shorter the shelf life, the better your life. Usually natural foods you gotta eat right away, but going back to processed foods, understanding the labels, understanding, everything from calorie intake to total fat, total cholesterol, percent daily allowance of different vitamins and minerals. That's very important to understand what you're really putting in your body. And then another inspired product was Coca-Cola. People drink Coca-Cola or soda a lot. And when you start saying, I could clean the battery in my car with that Coca-Cola, what are you putting in your body? So label reading is important, and it's really to understand, when you buy something, especially if it's processed food, go through the label, Google each of the ingredients so you know what it actually is. And you'll probably really start working your way towards a natural food diet really quickly. Because really in reality, the human body was meant for natural foods. Fruits, vegetables, meat, those are natural. That's the earth, right? So anything from the earth is really important. When you eat an apple off a tree, the ingredients is apple. If you eat, have a steak, even, the ingredients of a steak is steak. You may throw a little pepper on there to make it taste good. Throw it, and marinate it in some Italian dressing or something. But in reality, then Italian dressing has a lot of stuff in it. But that's what you have to understand. You have to really understand what goes into your body. And so I'm going to post we have a page on label reading from our AIMCHealthSolutions.com site. I'll post that later with this video. But really, today's kind of topic is, kind of directive is read those labels and understanding what you put in your body. Because your body you only have your body once in life. You want to treat it with care, right? Just like you treat your car and your house, you got to treat your body the same way. The more natural, the better. The smaller that ingredients list, probably the better. Right? If it's words you don't understand, be concerned, and you'll be a lot healthier. So that is it today. So last day of September, We're hitting Q4 tomorrow. I know last week we talked about getting the fall off to a great start. Here's your chance. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about the mistakes of yesterday. Worry about today and going into tomorrow and get a game plan together and read those labels. Have a good day. Jeff D, AIMC HealthSolutions.com.